Testing 1 2 1 2 audio check. Hey, how's it going, Bads? Vruden. Good to see you all. Audio check. Cool videos from Cool Guy Maple, Johnny Munn, CP65. Appreciate the feedback. Thank you, Maple, Bats, Marion Harris, Tripper Sneeze. How's it going? Johnny Munn, hell of a guy, by the way. S Sci-Fi 2142. How's it going? Be right with you, friends. Thank you.
Just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt. No, we can't turn back now. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna light it up. Tonight, we gonna light it up, baby. Tonight, we gonna light it up. Just like the sunrise, we gonna light it up.
And the last time we'll watch this video, at least for my stream, I know it. Can you believe it? 2 days.
I think this is a great opportunity for the Pilot Club to meet flight sim enthusiasts, to network with other developers and communities, and to promote the hobby of flight simulation.
The atmosphere is absolutely electric. Love it. If you're a beginner,
Thanks, Rud.
if you're an expert, if you're trying to meet new people, if you want to get your hands on some pretty awesome hardware, this is the place to be. I could not recommend this enough to everyone else. This is just an awesome opportunity to hang out.
It gets together our entire hobby, everyone interested, everything from fixed wing, helicopter, virtual reality, everything in between. It brings us all to one place to collaborate on ideas and bring us all together.
It is a great opportunity if you are a serious flight simmer to meet the developers, to meet the flight sim communities, to see the new products that are coming out, to actually test them, to connect and enhance and continue this great hobby of flight simulation.
Every year we're getting bigger and bigger. There are more and more vendors here, more sim experiences to be a part of.
Yeah. All right, friends. Cannot wait to see a lot of you there. I saw some of you are going to be virtually there. That is awesome. Looking so forward to it, friends. All right. Here we are in Chicagoland. Trojan Wabbit, welcome to the stream. Now, this is scenery that, it's not the FS Dream Team. It's another one, add-on scenery. Star Tax, not sure if you're with us. Bats, how's it going? Battius Bridge over there, number 5. And there we are right there, friends. Bats pushing back. Who else is over here? Anyone else flying tonight? Sampled Feline 87. I don't know if we've had that individual in here. Wow. It's kind of a skeleton crew, but hey, I've got a lot of you in chat, so welcome aboard. Thank you, friends, for joining. Johnny Mon, hell of a guy, by the way. Daniel Stewart. How's it going, buddy? Trojan Wabbit again says, hello, fly peeps. Hello. Greg Feaster, how's it going, my friend? Good to see you. Maple Leaf in the house. Vruden. Always a pleasure, Vruden. I can't wait to see you. You're going to be there along with Maple. Johnny Mon. CFF 121, how's it going? Justin Mercer. Justin, how's it going? Says hi, guys. Hi, Justin. Good to see you. CFF 121. Once again, thanks for joining us tonight. Fly the Noob. Says hello there. Hello, Fly the Noob. Good to have you here, along with Mark Griffin, friends. Looking forward to meeting finally Vruden, yes. Sir William, I'll be at FSExpo online if you're still with us, Sir William. That is awesome. We will be streaming, live streaming from there. Sci-Fi 2142, again, welcome. Thank you for joining this stream with you. CP6565 Hanger, I don't think Hanger's still here. He says, just doing a flyby, everyone. Have a great stream. We appreciated Hanger dropping by. Marion Harris, a.k.a. a Chip a Sneeze. Good to see you, Marion. And that's to all of you, friends. To all of you. Welcome, everybody. All right, so for tonight, it's a special Tuesday night live stream. We're normally doing this on Wednesday nights, but of course, as many of you know, at least if you were here Saturday, my flight leaves out of Des Moines at 5:30 in the a.m., which means I need to leave my place no later than 3 o'clock in the morning. So hopefully I don't oversleep, Vruden. So that's why we're streaming tonight. And tonight we're flying in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 as we take the iFly 737 MAX8. Again, we're from Chicago O'Hare to Providence T.F. Green International Airport. All part of our journey to FlightSimExpo 2025. Although I won't be flying out of O'Hare, but I'm close. And since I'm flying out of Des Moines. Now, this flight also gives us a perfect opportunity to showcase the brand new KPVD, scenery from iniBuilds. It looks absolutely stunning and really brings the airport to life just in time for the big event. And I did check out. They do have amazing things in terms of what iniBuilds has put into the scenery, like the Rhode Island Convention Center. That's where the FSExpo is being held this year. And even the Omni Hotel exterior is actually rendered in the scenery. We'll take a look at that after we land, Johnny and friends. Pilot Rick, what's up? Definitely hope to meet you at the FSExpo Sci-Fi. Absolutely. So a lot of details to this scenery we'll check out at the end of the stream when we land. And for the stream, I'll be using the immersive hardware setup that includes the Thrustmaster TCA Boeing yoke, the Honeycomb Bravo throttle quadrant. There we are, right here. Hi, friends. And again, we're using the ProDeskSim 737 MAX lever add-ons. They are awesome. I like them. I like how they're, it's just this whole package is a nice add-on for those of you that have the Honeycomb Bravo. We'll be using that. And of course, we will also be interviewing and seeing, hopefully, Tony and Max from Winwing. And we'll be meeting them and seeing them at Winwing, at the FSExpo. So looking forward to that. So we'll be using the Orion rudder pedals. Let's see. Let me get those queued up here. Here we go. And I am wearing foot condoms, Maple. You'd be happy to see that I've got socks on. No worries there. And then we have the beautiful FCU right there, friends. So we're going to be checking that out as usual. We'll be flying with that. And I think I bumped my camera, so I might have to adjust that. So anyway, let's get the show on the road. Vruden will be happy to hear me say that I'm about ready for Pushback. So, friends, I'm SimFanatic. I'm your host. I will be seeing many of you at FlightSimExpo in person and also virtually. Again, we'll be live streaming quite a bit from FlightSimExpo. And so, anyway, Vruden, you're going to be happy to know that I'm just about ready to start the APU. So I've already got all the systems programmed. So let's get into it. And first and foremost, we can remove the ground service vehicles. So let's go ahead and do that. So we're just going to do that. And I'm going to turn the music off for now. So just simply got to go disconnect, 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 disconnect. We're going to leave the electric on for now. We're going to go page down. And we're going to disconnect the potable water. Somebody remind me to check out the crapper. I forgot to do that the last time. The highlight of this aircraft. No, it's not, but it's actually pretty cool. And disconnect the train loader. And then once you have that done, we're going to leave the electric connected for now. So we hit set. You can see that everything now has disappeared. Got some clouds and got some weather. That's going to be nice. All right, we're ready to start up the APU. So we're going to go up here. Forward pressure. We got the fuel pressure down. And APU, let's go ahead and get ready to watch this little door open on the right side of the plane. Let's go down here, and you're going to see this open here in a second as I hit start. And we should get animation. There it is. And we're going to hear the beautiful sounds of this aircraft. And again, I think it is Boris Audio Works. Crapper's full. That's right. The crapper's full. 9 minutes. You're too much. You're too much, dude. All right. Now you can see the heat blur coming off that APU as it gets started, as it gets lit. And we are flying the American Airlines livery, as you can see. November 314 Romeo Hotel. And again, I want to make sure that y'all aware that the 737 MAX8, even though we're flying it in 2024, they haven't given it its full blessing, so this is still considered experimental, but I've had a lot of good luck with it. Yeah, chance of scattered thunderstorms in the next hour in Chicago area. Thank you for that pilot report, Johnny Mon. All right, so we should be set, and, well, when this APU gen light comes on, this will turn blue once we got that baby at full power. He doesn't care, he isn't flying the plane anyway. All right, we're going to go ahead and get those started, and we're going to go ahead and go up here and go to APU gen. And at this point, we can turn on the bleed, get you some air back there. Vruden, how about that? Get you some air. I got one other thing to say, too. I missed on my intro. Let me do this really quick. The hell's my checklist? There we go. Back to checklist here. APU bleeds. Gen switch is already on. AC voltmeter and master cautioned off. So one of the things I didn't mention as kind of a teaser here, but actually today, actually it was yesterday, another major vendor has reached out and invited us to visit their booth. This is our very first contact from this company, and trust me, they're a pretty big deal. And I'll fill you in later in the stream as we get up in the air of who that is, so you want to stay tuned for that. All right, so anyway, let's continue on with the checklist. McWa 505K1 or 505K1, what does it say here? Basically, an A320 startup sim. I don't think flight it available yet. Welcome to the live stream. Good to have you here. All right, Snowy, how's it going, Snowy? All right, so we got that done. Let's go to altimeter. Altimeter is. Oh, I need to get real. Don't I have real weather on? Yeah, the live. I've got live weather on. I find it hard to believe that the altimeter is at 299 or 2. That can't be right. Anybody have the altimeter? I thought it was at 3008 the last time I checked it. So we can actually change it, but 3014, thanks Maple. I'll just I'll do it the old school way, 3014. There we go. Until I get the EFIS on from Winwing, we've got to do it the manual way, so that'll work. Okay, we got it set on both sides. Thank you, Maple. LRM is launched and loaded. Bats, thank you, sir. Initial altitude, we're going to go flight level 370, I do believe. Let me go ahead and check. I am using, as you can see here, I've got my PFP. So what I'm going to do is go to initref, and let's just check this really quick. I do believe, yep, flight level 370, you can see right there. So we're going to go ahead and now turn on the FCU. And let me check and see, because I think I bumped my camera, so I might have to adjust the camera. So yeah. Adjust that a little bit here. So we'll go ahead and get this set. Flight level 370. Again, I love the tactile feedback. I think Winwing has some treats for us, some news for us at the FlightSimExpo, I'm sure. It'll be kind of cool to be able to check in with them and see how they're all doing. Old Golfer 67, hello, sir. Everybody welcome Old Golfer. Good to see you, man. Bruden, I didn't get any warning on this flight. Okay, continuing on, we've got the initial altitude. Heading takeoff runway is 090. So we're taking off from runway 9 right. I'll tell you what, taxiing in Chicago O'Hare is, it can be a little bit confusing. Because there's a lot of runways and a lot of taxiways. All right, so 090 is set on heading. And Del Gam, what's up, buddy? Del Gam's in here. Del, good to see you, brother. Can't wait to see you at FlightSimExpo. So heading, elevator trim already set. Indicated airspeed set to V2, which I believe is 151. So I can again check that. If I go next. N1 limit, and then takeoff should be 151, and that's what that is. So I'll go ahead and get that set. 151 set on the FCU. Okay, perfect. Right, and let's go ahead and turn off the yaw damper. So we're going to go up top here. Turn that yaw damper off. Now light should go out. Fuel pumps all usable. Let's go ahead and get those. And so I don't forget this time, Old Golfer, I will remember to do all of the hydraulic pressure switches. Forgot that on Saturday. And so we'll go ahead and get those. Those two in the middle should go out, and they did. All right, hydraulic pumps are on. Flight altitude is set, and this is automatically set, which I love. And the landing altitude is set to 50. Can I get a verification on that? 50? Yep, 54 feet. So that elevation, we're going to be flying to Providence. 54 feet is all. Flight altitude, landing altitude set. Now flight directors, let's go ahead and set those. And I love this part of the FCU. Look at, you got these little metal switches, and those work just fine and dandy. So we're going to do that on the first officer and the pilot, and we'll have on the pilot the MA light come on, as we did there. And I think we're about ready for pushback. LNAV and VNAV, I forgot to do that. So we're going to push in LNAV and VNAV. LNAV didn't come on. Well, let's see when we get lined up with the runway if that will do it. It should. We'll check that. Those usually come on for me in the 737. I think this is the first time it didn't, but I'm probably pointed too far away that it wouldn't enable. So I think that's a normal thing. We'll see if it works. Hopefully it works. Okay. And I think we're about ready. I'd already said that, didn't I? Auto brake to RTO. So go down here. I do like the performance when we're in 2024. I do like the performance of this. There's a vector on takeoff. That's why. Oh, thank you, Vruden. Or Maple. Thank you, Maple. You're right. You're right. I always forget about that. Ground connections, we're going to go ahead and remove. Appreciate it, Maple. Let's go ahead and go back, and we're going to go to ground support. So we got to get our chocks off, and we can go ahead now and take off the ground power unit, the GPU. Let's hit set. Okay. Okay. Ground connections are done. Doors are out. Parking brake should be set. Chocks are not on, so that's good. Parking brake is set. And I think we're now ready to turn on the anti-collision light. Anti-collision can come on. And there's the anti-collision light. And we're getting ready to start this baby. We're ready for pushback. We push back and start. So we're going to go down here. And I think, actually, I'm going to check something really quick. I think we're going to... whoop, wrong one. So what we're going to do is we're going to go right, because we need to go to runway 9. So if I remember, where was that at? No, we go left. We go to the, yeah, we go this way where Maple's going, and then we go back on this 4 left there. There we go. Okay. So just got to get myself oriented here. Okay, so let's go ahead and push. What did flaps indicate 1? Ooh, nice. Oh, you're right. Thank you. Thank you. Look at you. Okay, here, I got to give first officer emojis to both Maple and to Old Golfer. Good catch here, Old Golfer. Here's a couple first officers for Maple and a couple for you, Old Golfer. Thank you for catching that. Good catch, buddy. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and push. And we're going to go back, push back. We're going to put the pin in, and then we should get this to... Why isn't that working? First time I've had that not work. It says unavailable. Huh. Wonder why that's not working, why it's unavailable. That's the first time that hasn't worked for me. Hold on, let me just double check something. Weird. Always got to have something not work, right? Ground support. Did I get I got all the chocks off. Hold on. Did I miss? Oh, no, I got everything. Anyone see anything I'm missing? All those are disconnected. Aft bolt carts disconnected. Huh. Yeah, experimental. It worked the last time, though, which is kind of interesting. All right, well, I guess we're going to do the manual method for pushback. We'll just check one more time. Go back. Just check one more last time. Yeah, I guess hit or miss. I guess you're right. All right, well, we'll just try Shift P and see if that works. Is that going to work? Yep, it looks like that's going to work. So we'll go ahead and disconnect the parking brake and let this guy push us back. That's weird. Time to get the engines lit up, buddies. My friends, my buddies, my pals. I think I should push us back, or what's going on now? Oh, there we go. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and get the engine started. Let's go packs off. Oop. And we'll go ground. Not quite sure he's pushing me the right way. All right. Be done. Let's go ahead and turn on our parking brake. There he goes. Perfect. Well, let's go ahead and get the engine fuel on. Hey, Mustang 302's in the house, friends. Welcome, Mustang. Good to see you. Cheers, cheers to you, Mustang. Hopefully you're doing well. Johnny Mon says, my amigos. That's right, buddy. Love you all. All right. I just see a person? What the heck was that? Wait a minute. I thought I saw a person. Maybe I'm just seeing things. That was weird. Okay. Okay, time to get, that was weird that left. Hopefully that's not going to happen again. Okay, let's see here. I was thinking about something. Go continuous there, ground on the right. Let me try something. That's my freaking mouse. So I gotta, or not my mouse, it's my controller. Hold on a second. I've had that happen. I got a new controller, and I really am not a big fan of the controller interface right now. It's like all messed up, it seems like, since Sim Update 2. How many of you had this? Let me check something really quick here. So if I go to controller... But yeah, I got a new controller, and then it worked fine yesterday, and then I went into Microsoft 2024, and I had two of them. I actually had three of them. I had the Microsoft controller and two other ones, and it was driving me crazy. See, I got the new drone controller. It should... That's weird. And now, see, ever since Sim Update 2, it does this where you have to wait like 8 seconds. It's so bad. Drives me crazy! Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to search this input because I think I know it's wrong. I'm ready to go at 9R, be with you in CFF, and just look at this. Is so stupid. Oh, that's why I did it, because I bet... No, it doesn't have anything about throttle. Increase translation, translate drone. Nothing about throttle. Well, that's weird. Huh. Elevator trim. Nothing should be messing with my throttle. Toggle EFB. I don't know. Drone. See, nothing shouldn't be happening. Huh. All right. Well, I don't know. Weird. Yep, there it goes again. Okay. I'll be living Expo through all of you. There you go. Matey, how's it going, Matey? Matey says hello, SimFanatic and everyone. All right, let's get this party started. Once we get the fuel on. Big Al's in the house, friends. SimFanatic, a lot of things shouldn't happen in life, but it does. How true is that, Big Al? Good to see you, man. B.A. Fish, hey, bro, how's it going? Good to see you, brother. You should be going with us to FlightSimExpo. You bailed out on us. Actually, you didn't really bail out because you never did. You never said you'd go. This I know. Good to see you, Brent. Good to see you, Big Al. Vaughn Williams in the house. Let's give it up to Brent, Vaughn Williams, and Big Al, along with Matey. There goes sampled feline. All right, I think we're good. I think we're good to go. We're going to go continuous. Let's go ahead and get the generators on. Good deal. And we'll get this show on the road. And I'm going to tell you all once we get up in the air at cruise who the vendor is that reached out, and we'll be interviewing at FlightSimExpo. I'm really excited about it. I'm excited to tell you all about it. All right, so back to the checklist. 27 minutes, I know, Varun. Even when I have it halfway done, I still take forever, don't I? Pushback's done, left engine, ground, we're good to go. Generator 1, I got to get that. Right, Mike? Gen 1, right there, Gen 1. Set. All right, very good. Gen 1 is set. What else we got here? Gosh, I just like out of sorts here. Gen 1, APU can come off. APU bleed can come off. Let's go ahead and get the packs going again. Get you some air back there. Release the probes. Probes coming on. Probe heat. Engine anti-ice we're not going to worry about right now. Flaps. Now, I wish I could maybe... Does anybody know if you can actually... I'm going to show you the Bravo here, but can you adjust the... Because I think if I go 2, it actually goes to... See, it goes to 5. So this is the ProDeskSim add-on. The only thing I'd say that isn't really working for me in the 730... It works, but in the 737 MAX8, this should be flap detent 5, or it should allow me to go down here. I wish I could calibrate the flaps access. I don't know if I might be able to do the sensitivity different. SimBrief gave you 9C for takeoff. No worries, Justin. Sounds good. All right. Probably all that's done. Let's go taxi lights and turn off lights. We're kind of dark here, so I'm going to go ahead and do the runway turn off lights. Get those turned on, and I think we're ready to rock and roll. We'll get time to taxi finally. All right, here we go, friends. Delegam, good to see you. What's Deldon? He's in the Big Bird. In the Big American there. Is that the Airbus 300? Are you flying the A300? Got to track IR. And I'm going to go all the way around here. Get ourselves oriented. Big Al says, SimFanatic, I bet Winwing are going to give you a Cyber Taurus base at the Expo. My gosh, would that not be amazing? Wouldn't that be amazing, Big Al? Yeah, it's not happening. How'd I get that thing home on the plane? I could just see me getting on Southwest 737 and be like, hey, pilots, will you let me on with this thing? I got a yoke if you need it. Oh, my goodness. Crazy. That'd be awesome, Big Al, for sure. I definitely have to ship it back home, Bats. Definitely have to ship it home, brother. All right, we're going to make our way over to 9. 9 right. Maple is over there. Cheaper to give it to you than ship it back. No kidding. I wonder if Winwing will get, or you're on 9C. I wonder if Winwing will, if they pop in tonight, we might have to ask them if they can tell us how much it weighs. You see me? Awesome, CFF. By the way, Matey, are you still here? In front of me. Oh, there you are, matey. I see ya. Glad to see you flying with us. There you go. Now I can see your whole plane just popped up. Check something. So one of the things I told Matey I would mention, Matey has a channel, YouTube channel, and he's getting started. And he asked if I would mention it. He does like landings. He's our top performer. There's Badius Bridge. He's our top performer for our virtual airline. So thank you, Matey, for your continued support and for flying all the endless hours that you do. So definitely check out his channel. I'll try to get it a link to it in chat, Matey, as soon as I can get myself situated here. Actually, if you just click on Matey, you can go to his channel. So if you click on his icon in chat, and then you can go to his channel. Got 267. Oh, geez, I'm not paying attention. What else is new? 267 subscribers. Nice, Matey. All right, we're gonna. Thank you for letting me get in here, Matey, and then I can see you when you go to do your landing challenge, my friend. Okay, so last checks here before we take off. I'm gonna go stereo cockpit. And we are about ready. Before take, parking brake is set. Auto throttle, that is the other big thing about this. This is with the magnetic switch. You all seen I've got that installed. That's an extra $57. Definitely well worth it. And I can just pop that down using a mapping on my controller. So that we'll get that set. So that is set. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and turn on those landing lights, runway turn-off lights, all that good stuff. We already got the runway turn-off lights on, so we got to do 2 clicks on the landing lights. Turn the taxi off. We're going to go to strobe and steady, and let's go ahead and turn on the wing. We already got the wheel well on, so that is set. Let's go down here, TARA. It's going to be right here. So traffic avoidance, collision system. And right, and we got to do the clock, and we're going to be ready for takeoff. So here we're going to do the clock, and let's do this. We're going to wait for Trojan Wabbit to take off, and then we got cleared. Once he starts rolling, we'll get clearance for position and hold. Get a screenshot of that. See up in the air there, Maple. There goes Trojan Wabbit. American 542, position and hold, runway 9 right. Position and hold, runway 9 right, American 542. Do a little simulated ATC. Uh-oh, what happened to Trojan Wabbit? Oh my God. Did he just crash? What happened, Trojan? Something happened to Trojan Wabbit. Keep them doggies moving. Exactly, CFF. All right. Position hold. American 542, clear for takeoff. Runway 9 right. All right, here we go. 40%. And release brakes and toga. Forward pressure on the throttle. Forward pressure on the yoke. 80 knots, release that forward pressure. I love the sign in the middle of the runway. That's lovely.
V1.
V1. Rotate. Gear up. We gotta turn on the cameras down below. Flaps up 1. That's LNAV. There's our LNAV. Command. So there's got them all in green. And flaps up. Micro SimFanatic. Remember flaps 30, not 40. Thank you, Micro. Look at that beautiful livery. Look at you beautiful SimFans. Delt Gam down there. Trojan, what happened? What happened to you, Trojan Wabbit? Simple Feline and Matey down there. Listen to those sounds. Woo! Oh, she'll do just fine. She'll do just fine. Passing 4,400 for flight level 370. On our way to FlightSimExpo, friends! Woo! That was so lame. Should I try that again, Trojan? PMDG went wild, has worked before. Oh, you're flying the PMDG? Which one? The 7.3? Big Al's like, yeah. Again, we're gonna be turn down the volume a little bit on the plane here. We are going to be live streaming, so do watch. Do it again. Yeah. Oh, I want to at least keep some of you viewing. Give up while you can, right, Maple? I know. Bruton says XP-72 flew a helicopter into the parking lot. Oh, I got you. Probably over at Providence at the expo. My PC is in the shop till Tuesday. That sucks. Micro SimFanatic, welcome to the live stream. Hey, are you going? Yeah, you're going, right? Yeah, you're going. You're going. We talked. You're going to the expo, and I assume you're going with your grandpa, right? Mekwa says, so far, starting the A320 is going smoothly. That sounds good. Micro SimFanatic says, depends. Wait, what depends? If you're going? The Scenery has a helipad just outside of the convention center. I did not realize that, Delt. Nice. We just passed 10,000 feet, so let's go ahead and turn off the landing lights. You actually got to use your scroll wheel to go upward, so we're going to do that on all this, including our wheel and or wing and wheel well. And so now we should have lovely, lovely, lovely. So my flight out, I said this before, I leave for the expo at 5:30 a.m. Now this is where it even gets worse. I've got 2 connecting flights. Seriously, from here into basically Des Moines, Iowa. From here, I got to fly to St. Louis. I get to St. Louis like at 6:30 a.m., 6:35 a.m. So I'll probably have, once I land there, I'll probably, like, I don't know, grab a coffee and something to eat. Man, that is super sensitive. I just touched that trim wheel and it took my autopilot off. Anyway, so then I'll leave St. Louis. I think my flight leaves St. Louis at like 7:30, 7:45, and then I fly to, is it Charlotte? I think I fly into Charlotte. No, is that right? I think it's Charlotte, and then from there I fly into Providence, and then like in Charlotte I have like an insane layover, like it's like 3 hours or some shit like that, 2.5, 3 hours, and then I fly to Providence. So I'm planning on having lunch when I get to Charlotte. Although I never heard back from Aces. What I was thinking is, like, if he picked me up, we could go have lunch or something. But I might have to give him a call tomorrow because I assume he's going to be there. He better be there, or he's going to be square. So anyway, yeah, so I actually am going to check into my flight at 5:30 tomorrow morning. So I set my alarm for 5:30 in the morning. Aces Down is here! Aces, did you get my text message? I checked it. Hey, buddy, it's good to see you. It says might be able to range that SimFanatic. Now he probably did respond, and then I missed it. But I appreciate it, man. Aces down in the house. What's up, Aces? Are you ready for the expo, buddy? It's like in your backyard. Hey, man, that'd be great if you could, but no, I mean, if you can't, no bother, no worries. I mean, I think I get in at like 4, it's like 3:30 or 4 o'clock into Providence to KPVD where we're flying right now. We got to go standard pressure here. But yeah, I thought if you are available and willing to do that, maybe we could go get a beer or something, food or something. Let me scroll out here. I want this to be. It's good to see you, man. Everybody, welcome Aces. Aces down. It's been a hot minute, man. Good to see you, brother. So looking forward to seeing you this weekend, man. It's gonna be a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun last year with you. We go 20 on the left, I went 40 on the left. I'm gonna go 80 on the right. So what we're doing is I'm looking for this to get to 40 in the middle. There we go. Matey. Bat says, SimFanatic Aces Down can meet us at Union Station Brewery at 8. It's certainly. Yep, we got it all planned out, don't we, Bats? Oh, by the way, Two-Toe Murphy is going to check out. He's going to go. There's a bar called Murphy's something. I have it written down. But we all met after the stream on Saturday. We kind of figured some things out. And so he's going to check that bar out on Wednesday because he's going to be in on Wednesday. And he said he would check it out and let me know if it's any good. But we're going to go there on Friday, so it's going to be interesting on Friday if that place is going to be packed. Because I could just imagine if we meet up at 8 at that Murphy's bar, I can only imagine it's going to be pretty packed full on a Friday night, but we'll see. Murphy's Providence. Thank you, Bats. Big Al says, SimFanatic, who are you guys going to shut at this year? Please rephrase. But anyway, definitely looking forward to that. Big Al, Maple, Bats. Well, no, Bruden's going to keep us. He's going to keep us in line. Bruden's going to keep us in line. I can only imagine. So Bruden, I'm going to. So most of us are going to arrive on Thursday and leave on Monday. So Silver Killer, he's going to get there on Wednesday, and him and his wife need to leave on Saturday. So kind of like you, Bruden, Saturday. But I think everybody else is there no, he's staying through Sunday. I'm sorry. He's going to be there till Sunday. But I'm going to be coming back on Monday. I think, Bats, I think you're coming back on Monday, right? Yeah, Monday night. So yeah, I can't. Yeah, we did a poll, and so quite a few. So let me grab something here, because I can fill you all in, Bruden, and the others, like kind of where we're going to be meeting. Hey, bada, so wing, bada. So let me grab. What's that? Okay, so here's the plan. So some of you, if you didn't make it Saturday when we were talking about this, I can talk about it now for those of you that are going to FlightSimExpo. And if you're not, here's the plan if you were to be with us. So see, Silver Killer is going to arrive on Wednesday. Johnny Mon, you're arriving Thursday morning. I'm arriving Thursday at 4 p.m., so there you go, Aces at 4. Maple, you're arriving Thursday afternoon, early afternoon. Micro SimFanatics at Thursday afternoon. Pilot Rick's arriving Thursday afternoon. Delt Gam, you're arriving Thursday around the noon hour. Jerry is arriving Friday morning, and Bats, you're arriving Thursday night. And so a lot of us are going to be there. So the plan will be on, like you said, on Thursday, we're going to meet up for dinner. So we're going to meet at Union Station Brewery, like Bat said, at 8 o'clock. It's a walk from the Omni Hotel. It's like a 3-minute walk from the Omni Hotel. I bet it's going to be crowded too with everybody from FlightSimExpo. Like, we aren't going to be the only ones that are going to try to get in that place. So it'll be interesting at 8 how long we have to wait. But actually, Johnny Mon, did you give him a call? Did you have a chance to call him yet? Because Johnny was going to do a little exploratory because he's a hello guy. So anyway, we're going to meet up. So if you're available and want to meet with us at the Union Station Brewery Pub at 8 o'clock, again, a 3-minute walk from the Omni Hotel. That's where we're planning on having dinner. And if you have kids, kids can go there. That's why we picked it, because we have some that are underage, like Micro SimFanatic and Maple. So we wanted to go somewhere that our younger crowd can hang out with us. He did call. Let's see, Johnny, the Monday. So, no, that's cool. Thank you, Johnny. Yeah, bruh. I love that. So, anyway, and then Friday we talked about Murphy's Pub. Saturday we're going to play it by ear. And Sunday night we're going to play by ear, right? And Saturday, if you have a SimFanatic shirt, wear gray. Wear your gray SimFanatic shirt. If you don't have a SimFanatic shirt, or you have a different color, wear your different color, but if you don't have it, that's fine. If you don't have a SimFanatic shirt, means you probably didn't join us either in Houston or in Vegas last year. Silver Killer has a surprise for us, by the way, when we get there. And I've got swag for you. I've got the keychains that our good friend Shane and Flight Sim Mods sent to me, so I've got those. So Ruden's going to catch them, but I've got these to hand out. So I got plenty of I've got like 2 bags of these he sent. What a nice guy. So shout out to Flight Sim Mods. Somebody drop an exclamation FSM if you would in chat. Bats or whoever. And yeah, so we appreciate that. And then we also will be I got more stickers, so I'm going to be hanging out. I'm going to be handing out. So Maple, you can get a SimFanatic sticker to put on your water bottle, because I know you want one. So I ordered a bunch of these, and these were a hit last year. I actually ordered like 250, and I think this is like the only pack left I have. So I'll be handing those out. And of course, our good friend X403, she made the amazing swag. So let me show you what that looks like. So this is for VIPs. This is an commemorative thing for our friend Don C., who we sadly lost. This was his favorite plane. P-51, I get it right this time. P-50, I think I called it a P-52 last time, embarrassing. And then I've got some other swag. Let me grab that X403 made. I'll show you here. Now, where'd I put it? All right, I'm not sure where I put it, so I'll have to show you when you get there. But it'll be a surprise. But anyway, so I've got lots of swag to hand out. And I'll be given to several of you to hand out for me as well, if you would be so bold. But yeah, definitely looking forward to seeing all of you. And see, this automatically closes. Look at this. We'll go ahead and open this up. What a wonderful plane. Again, we are flying in the iFly 737 MAX8, and we're on our way to Providence, where FSExpo will be. Who's this? Who's the vendor for which? Mikwa says, I'm going to be honest, I have no idea what I'm doing. Welcome to the club, Mikwa. I mean... Are you on stage at the expo? I am not, Big Al. This time I'm not. I decided I wasn't going to do that. Let some others have an opportunity to do that, but I will be. There is a media partners lounge, and I'm actually registered. If you go out to FlightSimExpo and scroll down, if you go here, let me do this because I think this is kind of cool. So just to show that you know. We're legit. So if we go to partners, sponsors, and exhibitors, so here, if you scroll down here, go to this link. And then when you go to that link, it'll take you to the partners and sponsors. And if you scroll down, you'll see Orbix, Navigraph, PMDG. Keep scrolling down. And then when you get to media partners, about 3/4 of the way down, you're going to see level 3 and level 2. You're going to see our logo there, right by Captain Canada. So, yeah. So that's pretty cool. We got Two-Tone Murphy right there. Yeah, thanks, Big Al. Yeah, so we got the logo. And if you remember last year, we actually had the banner with our logo all over it. I talked with Evan at the expo and sent him our logo, and yeah, we were all over that banner. I don't know if they're going to... Yeah, I think they are having a banner again this year. So, anyway, but yeah, I thought I'd allow somebody else to be up there. And actually, I sent this to Murphy. This was pretty funny. Hold on, let me do this. If y'all give me just a minute, I'm going to pull up a video here and share it. Right. Pull this up. So let me find the part.
For that. Sweet. So we're here. These are a collection of content creators or streamers. We found them out in the parking lot. I was there with them. And
I love that part.
The objective today, we want to share what we do. And there are some very...
Let me see if I can get this.
Awesome and cool things as a content creator that you can kind of share with, but also from a learning perspective, educational perspective, but also for community. I mean, we all have our own communities. So many people working together.
I think we got it our flight level here.
For these guys to explain
where the hell is my Chrome?
Why did they do it? And what drives us? So that's the idea.
So that's Two-Tone Murphy from last year talking right now. Let's try to find the damn Chrome thing.
I'm based in Ireland. I stream on Twitch and a bit on YouTube, primarily with Microsoft Flight Sim, and primarily with
hold on,
aviation.
I'll mute that while I'm looking for this. Oh, I think I just saw it. There it is. Here we go. So this was last year. Let me get this to work. There we go. So I'll find the part. Like I'm unfortunately Captain Howdy is not here, but I love this part. So I was nervous as hell. As I was like, I'm up where I'm sitting by XP72. Blue Games is up there. Two-Tone Murphy is moderating, and you know, and it was a great experience. But yeah, I was actually nervous. Some of you, like, I remember you, Mike, old golfer 67, came up to me and you said, "SimFanatic, you look nervous up there. Why were you nervous?" I'm like, I was really nervous. Like usually, like when I'm doing all this, I wasn't nervous. But and Allison said she was really nervous too. But here, here we go. The best part is right here where Blue XP72 is talking.
Wow. How do I follow that? 20 hours, 20 minutes. No.
Yeah, XP's
for me,
very cool
there are
guy.
two things that determine what route I fly, and that's either the airplane I'm going to fly.
So I won't be on the panel. That's okay.
Or what kind of plane, narrow body or wide body, or.
So essentially, yeah, we're just talking to like all the.
That's always a good inspiration. Other than that, I do have a chat recommendation in my Discord where people do suggested routes, and yes, I do look at it from time to time. But at the end of the day, it's going to be either
Mekwa says, I don't know how to do stuff. Oh, you got to watch one of my videos.
Then I have to decide, okay, as you said, how many people can fit on this airfield?
This
it
is
can't be too small because there's going to be too many people on the ground, and you're going to have a problem. And ATC is going to yell at me, go, hey, you cannot fly to Jackson Hole. It's only for 5
thanks, Big Al. Yeah.
But once I have the route set, then it's a matter of, okay, do I have scenery?
Can you all hear
load up
that?
the sim in the destination I'm going, load it up in where I'm leaving from, make sure it's actually showing, because I've landed before and there was no scenery. I was like, oh, okay. And then as far as that time, honestly, I try to get it down to 30 minutes from computer comes on to, you fire up OBS, the sim, all the extra programs in the background, the PackX, the head tracking, all that stuff. Make sure they work. You're watching the time, it's counting down, and 30 minutes go by really quick when you're trying to set everything up to ready to go live. Hit that live button. You'll be stressed, you'll be pressured, you're sweating, things are not working, but once I hit that go button and that intro music starts, then it calms me down. The audience think that music is for them. It's actually for me to get 3 minutes to sit there and just
1,000%.
chill, watch it, watch the chat, see what they're saying, and go for it. So that's kind of like my prep.
Well, for me, I've got a full-length mirror, and I look at it and I say, SimFanatic, you're smart enough, you're good enough, and gosh darn it, people like you. That's, no physical activity, but yeah, like all of these great influencers say, it's a lot of work, it's a lot of pressure, but it's a lot of fun. And I probably spend, I mix it up. I think one of the things that's good to do is to mix it up.
Sticker Mule is the fastest and easiest way to order
Sticker
custom
Mule
stickers
commercial.
and more.
Oh yeah, I
Simply
could
select
totally
the
hear it in my
product you
voice.
Between GA and commercial flying, that's been my secret sauce. But I'll usually, do the same thing. Get all the stuff, just like XP was saying, get all the stuff
I did
loaded
get
up.
XP laughing hard.
I use Streamlabs. I also want to make sure that I have like music as well at the beginning. Make it a production, And the other thing is, I engage, as all of you do, the audience, but making them a part of the show. But it is a lot of work. I know, like the GA flights, and I just realized something, why I don't use VATSIM anymore. Because I pick small airports, and we're all over top of one another, so.
Which is true.
But yeah, it's a lot of preparation, but use templates. I use a format and template, just so that I'm not having to, create everything from scratch each time. But it's amazing. But it's well worth it. But yeah, there are some times that you just don't, like Blue said, you don't feel like streaming, but you got to press on, you got to get through it and do it. And it's been an amazing ride.
And there's more. So if you do want to check this out, here I can put a link in here in chat. But yeah, it was so cool to be with these guys and have the fun. They all appreciated me and the SimFanatic crew. Delt was there. Bats, I know you were there. Johnny Man, you were there helping. Silver Killer, Pilot Rick, you were there. You were a huge help. So many of you guys were there and helping out, but they really appreciated it. Actually, we're wondering if we were going to do it again. And I told Evan last year, the co-founder and organizer of it, I said, he asked me at the end, he's like, it was such a hit. And Q8 Pilot, is all Q8 Pilot sponsored it. And Q8 just mentioned during his live stream just a couple weeks ago about the fact that he couldn't make it, asked me to take it, and it was a huge success. And I had to say it was because of all you guys that were there with me, helping me out. But it was a tremendous opportunity to meet a lot of these other fellow streamers and make connections with Murph and Blue Games XP72 and Allison Johnson. She's incredible. So that's a great thing about FSExpo, right? You get to meet people that have been following you, and you get to meet them in person. Like I met so many of you the first time in Houston in 2023, and then in 2024 last year in Vegas. Got to meet a lot of you, and like Micro SimFanatic, got to see you for the first time, and you're wearing your aviators. And actually, like somebody, I remember it was Silver Killer. You had snuck up to my side, and Silver Killer's like, "Hey, check that out." And I looked over, and Micro SimFanatic's right there by me, and it was pretty cool. And Marion Harris dropping in $24 dono. Marion Harris. Chipper Sneeze, thanks so much, man. I appreciate it. That is so kind of you. Thank you, my friend. I'm sorry you can't make it. Sorry I can't make it. Let me let Bitch and Betty talk for a minute. I still don't have her timing down yet.
Sorry I can't make it. Frown.
Hey, maybe one of these years, Chipper. Thank you, Chipper, for that $24. Everybody give Chipper, like Matey and Big Al, give some blue skies and some orange whips to our good friend Marion Harris, a.k.a. Chipper Sneeze. Thank you, buddy. Here, I got to find my window. And I'm not even going to do the SimFanatic Shuffle. Here we go. Blue skies, orange looks to you, buddy. Thank you. And so there's the link. Again, Mary, thank you so much, man. That's very kind of you. Not necessary, but very kind of you, sir. Thank you. But there's the link if you want to check out the full the panel. And we were talking, and yeah, we all. It was I was actually amazed that we got to talk as much as because there was 8 of us, and I was like, how if this is only an hour long, it doesn't really give us a lot of time, but really, honestly, Two-Tone Murphy did such an incredible job on emceeing that. He actually co-emceed it, and I'm trying to think of the other guy that did it, and it's slipping my mind right now. But yeah, SimHanger was there. Just a lot of good peeps. Silver Killer, speaking of Silver Killer. Silver, it's good to see you, man. Thanks for dropping in. Hey, Silver, Aces dropped in here tonight. Just for a minute. I don't know if he's still here, but he dropped in. Says, Providence, here we go. Absolutely, man. Cannot wait. Cannot wait. JJ Stevens, how's it going? Everybody, welcome Silver Killer and JJ Stevens. I had to cancel my flights. I have to, to be in the studio working on some top secret music? Really? Oh, do tell. Well, next time, right, JJ? Good to see you. Mrs. Silver Killer, how's it going, Mrs. Silver Killer? Can't wait to see you. I was just talking, you two are going to show up on Wednesday, right? I think Aces is going to pick me up from the airport, Silver. Johnny Mon, hell of a guy, by the way. Providence, baby. Yes, sir. Wednesday is tomorrow. That's right. Jeez, it is tomorrow already. That's unbelievable. Unbelievable. What? Why aren't you flying with us, bro? JJ says, Sim, tell them Atlanta next year. There you go. Well, did you all vote for, where do you think it's going to be this year? Any guesses? I miss voting. I missed the option to vote. I passed my time and it was already closed. And we are at flight level 370. We're going to go ahead and turn off the fasten seatbelt sign. Can come off. You are free to roam around the cabin. Friends, Oz FlightSim mate is in here. Las Vegas. No, Oz, you want it to be in California, right? Welcome, Shane. Everybody, welcome Shane in chat. It's good to see you, buddy. Thank you again. I was talking about FlightSim mods and you sending those awesome SimFanatic keychains at our friends at FlightSim Mods, and if you want to do it, somebody drop that exclamation FSM again, if you would. We'll be handing these out, and can't wait to see you friends there for that. Thanks, Shane, for dropping in. Hawaii, there you go. I don't think that's going to happen. Hawaii, Big Al says he agrees. That'd be great. I'd like it in Seattle, CP says. Thank you, guys. Do check out, you can save by clicking on that link, 12% off. And Shane, FlightSim Mods has released some new stuff, right? But again, thank you so much, FlightSim Mods and Shane, for sending the... Dude, you said it takes 2 hours. Was it 2 hours per 11 keychains for your 3D printer? 9-hour flight for you? Ooh, yeah. That wouldn't be so bad. I remember doing an 8-hour flight from St. Louis to Hawaii. So, yeah, that'd work. They'd never do it in Hawaii, though. Nobody could afford to go to Hawaii. Or not. Some people could. I shouldn't say nobody, but a lot of people couldn't afford going to Hawaii. Because, like, almost everybody would have to take a long flight into Hawaii to get there. Go fly the E-Jet CFMS SimFanatic booth 407. Yes, I'll have to check that out, JJ. I actually was checking the booths out last night. It was about 30 hours print time on your keychain. Wow. Dude, thank you so much again, man. Appreciate it. You are the bomb. FlightSim Mods and Mr. Oz FlightSimmer, again, thank you so much for doing that, my friend, my buddy, my pal. You're a gentleman and a scholar. But let's go ahead, since we are at altitude, and it has been an hour since we went live. Let's go ahead and, as we make our way to Providence, let's go ahead and take a 5-minute break and be right back. Go grab yourselves a snack, maybe an orange whip, and we'll be back here, and then we're going to do a cabin tour, and then I'm going to fill you all in on what vendor reached out to me yesterday about doing an interview with them at FlightSimExpo on Saturday. So we'll be live streaming that. They contacted me. I didn't contact them, and I am thrilled they contacted me because they are actually legit. So anyway, I will talk about them. I'll be right back, friends, and we'll do a cabin tour. We'll check out the old crapper in the back. Yeah, because this has the crapper. And then we'll talk more about FlightSimExpo and some of the plans there. I'll review that again because I talked about them. We met last Saturday after the live stream, and I'll fill you all in again for those that just joined on what we will be doing at FlightSimExpo. So if you are going to be there, definitely look me up, look us up, and we will be there, and we will be having a good time for sure. All right, friends, I'll be back in 5 minutes. Don't go anywhere. Be right back.
Empty hearts and neon lights. They're playing with my mind. Gotta get out of here tonight. Oh, I wanna run off and fly. And I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone. Just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. Oh, oh, oh. I hate all this overthinking. Oh, 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 calling for you, and I'm stuck in a loop. Baby, I'm calling for you, and I'm stuck in a loop. Baby, I'm calling for you, and I'm stuck. Baby, I'm calling for you, and I'm stuck in a loop. Baby, I'm calling for you, and I'm stuck in a loop.
All right, friends, back with you. Took an extra minute or two there just because I had to call Mrs. SimFanatic, and she is with my daughter for my daughter's orientation where she'll be going to college. So had to give her a quick call and just tell her good night. And yeah. So anyway, friends, thanks for sticking around. We probably need to make this lighter, don't we? Do you like it being darker or lighter? I mean, we'll want to be... we got to see the scenery. When is she off to college? Big Al, it'll be this fall. This fall, my friend. Yeah, it's hard to believe she's already 18. Oh, yeah, I miss her a lot. Mrs. SimFanatic... I'm having a hard enough time, but Mrs. SimFanatic's really having a hard time, too. So, I want sunset orange. Okay, Vruden. We can make that happen. We don't even need to have a reason, Vruden. Let me go ahead and get that set for you, Vruden. Let's do... There. Is that better? We'll go right there. How's that, Vruden? But yeah, so friends, so let's talk a little bit about this plane. And so it's an awesome plane. This is compatible with 2024, as you can see. We're going to do a little cabin walkthrough here, and then I'm going to talk about the vendor that I mentioned. And so even got the American Airlines stuff here. There's no click spots for this stuff. I do think, yeah, there is one for the door. I'm not going to click that. Don't even ask me to do it, because bad things happen when that happens. Who are you interviewing? Oh, yes. So I will fill you in here, Shane, in just a moment. I wish there is a run, right? I don't know if there is when you're doing screen panning here. Ace is down, says, hey, SimFanatic, I have a few thoughts on what to expect when you all get to PVD. Got time for Discord voice? If so, usual voice channel or a different one? Yeah, should be able to jump in. We did meet last Saturday after our Saturday night live stream, Aces, and I'll go over the plans, too, because I don't think you were here at the time, or did you hear it? Did you hear me go over that stuff? Aces, check this out. The 737, you know, I always dreamed to have a crapper. So iFly did this just for me. No, actually, that's completely not true. But here, we'll open up the... look at this. We finally actually have a bathroom. So let's go in here. I had to turn the volume up. Actually, this volume seems about right, because this is about as loud as it would be on the plane, I think. I'm uncomfortable. Oh, just wait. Does it flush? It absolutely does, Big Al. Check this out. You can, good thing there's no duty in there. Don't flush it, clog toilets. But, so, yeah, we press this. Watch. Did you hear it? The engines are so damn loud. Here, let me do that again. Yeah. Merry Christmas! Shitter is full! I'm surprised you can't do anything with that, but yeah, so that's fun. Heard that, Jesus. Good. And there's one even over here. Yep, same thing. Does that push? No. I can't remember. Is there anything else? I think that's it. And I do like the fact. Oh yeah, you can walk through the doors. I don't think you can walk through the doors in 2020. Can you? Or can you? Where the hell's Captain Howdy? He could answer that question right now for us. But anyway, so there's the cabin tour and the crapper tour. All right, so who are we going to interview on Saturday? So I was happy to find when I opened my email yesterday that the great folks over at Moza Racing reached out and said, "Hey, I see that you're a partner and you'll be at FSExpo. Would you want to get together and do an interview?" So I'm like, "Would I?" So yeah, so I'm going to go. So I'm going to go, but I'm going to have many of you that are there with me. And I did say, hey, there'll be a few of us together. So I think they're going to have somebody set up. I think it's like Monday. I can't remember. It's like, or not Monday, Saturday at 2 or something like that. I stuck it in the moderators group when it happened. But anyway, so do watch for that. We'll be live streaming. I plan on live streaming that. I got to come up with some questions. If you want to help me out with questions, if you have questions for them, send them my way in Discord, and I'll try to make sure I ask the questions if you're interested in Moza. But as many of you know, they've been doing a lot of the racing gear, but now Xbox. Okay, Mabel, that's a good question. I'll ask them about that. They've been into racing a lot, but then they got into flight simming gear and a lot of good stuff, force feedback type stuff. They've got the yoke. I'm really interested in their yoke. Like to replace my Honeycomb one, the Alpha flight controls. So anyway, really looking forward to that. And it will be, let me pull this up here so I can let you all know, so you can, if you're interested, kind of set your clocks for that. Here we go. Let's see. Oh, they got back to me again. Sweet. I'm sorry. Said, how about meeting at 3 to 4 or let's see, or June 27th, 4 to... Okay, so 3 to 4, June 27th. Is that... What day is that? That's actually Friday. But I think I told them... let me see... I said, let's plan on... Oh, I told you all wrong! 3 o'clock on Friday. 3 o'clock on Friday is when we'll be. So set your clocks for that. 3 o'clock on Friday. So that'll be the first day of the expo. So I will head on over there and talk to them at 3 their time. So again, that's going to be Eastern time. So, do the math and figure that out. I'm reading what they just sent me. Yeah, so we'll be checking them out. So if you have some questions for them, do pass them on. I certainly am interested in, thing I said is I was very much interested in their Moza AY210 yoke base and MFY yoke. That just looks incredible. And so, yeah. Stay away from that jump seat. Exactly, CFF. You are correct, CB. Asobo will not be there. Oh, cool. Shane knows the Moza guys. Awesome. Awesome, man. Yeah. So very much looking forward to meeting them. I have not met them, Shane. I did see they had the booth in that, and I went by it, but I never did an interview or anything. So see if they'll give me a discount on their or give me their yoke so I can test it out in front of all you. It's huge, though. I was thinking about this. Like, I don't have a lot of desk space, so if I were to actually get that yoke, or whatever yoke would have force feedback in that, I don't want to set my monitor. I've got the new 39-inch OLED monitor last November during Black Friday. I wouldn't be able to put it on top of it because it would shake my monitor. So I actually am glad I didn't get Silver Killer, if you're still here, because I was debating getting the Corsair. It was the same monitor that we actually had at FlightSimExpo last year when I set up the gaming rig there. But it's one of those bendable, panels. But the problem with that is it's actually the power and all that is connected in through the base, and so you can't actually remove the base and wall mount the thing. And that was one of the reasons I decided to actually go with the LG, because I thought, well, it does have the standard VESA mount bracket, and so if I were to ever want to attach this to my wall that's right behind my monitor, I could do that. And so glad I didn't get the Corsair, because I'm glad I thought that one through, because that was one of the primary reasons I went with the LG. Plus, it was on sale for a little bit less than the Corsair. But yeah. So anyway, Tony Beto's in the house, friends. Welcome, Tony. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Maple Leaf, are we all going to interview or just you? It's going to be just me, Maple. But I'm going to have a lot of you there that could honestly feel free to ask questions. But I've got some of my moderators are going to help, like, hold the camera. Like Silver Killer did that last year, held the camera. Because I'm obviously not going to stand there and hold the camera. But I'll have all of you along with me go to the booth and we'll interview them together. You can physically be there. I mean, you can go while I'm there interviewing. I actually told them, Maple, that I'd have a group with me. So I think that's kind of cool. So I would encourage you to do that. No, I thought you were asking, like, would you be interviewing them? I would be the one talking to them, Maple. But I mean, you all could talk to them. Like, I'm not going to be like, hey, stop talking. But no, I would be doing the interview. But yeah, we would do it together. Let's see here. Bats. What did Bats say here? Yeah, exactly, Oz. It's not all about you, Maple. He still hasn't learned that yet, Oz. Janie's still trying to figure that out, but you know, give him time. When he gets a little older, a little wiser, you know, like us, right? He'll understand that. Is Marsha on here? Tony Beto, it's all about Maple. Of course you can, Maple. I want you guys to be there, because that's the cool thing. I know this is the first expo you'll be at, Maple, but that's what our group is all about, is like wearing the SimFanatic stuff if you have it, and then being together in the crowd. I remember when we were doing the Houston Expo, and we were doing the 747 landing challenge at Microsoft. You could win a gaming chair. And it was pretty cool because we had, like, I don't know how many of us were there. If ISU Fan for Life was here, I think we had like 8 of us standing around, and they're like, who is this group? So yeah, it helps promote the channel by having all of you there and all of us together. It really does. So I hope you all would join me. Let's see, SimFanatic, you gonna meet that girl again for getting a Bambi? No, Tony. She was there because they had a booth because they did aerobatic flights, and they're based out of just outside of Las Vegas. So yeah, she won't be there, buddy. She did stand out a bit, didn't she? I'm trying to remember her real name. That's her call sign. Imagine Maple interviewing her. Yeah. Oh, good stuff, Tony. Tony, how you doing, man? Are you done traveling? You were traveling a bunch there for a while, doing some cruising and all that fun stuff. Let's go ahead and check out where our progress is. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my panel here. So we'll turn that on. So we're gonna flip to legs, and we're gonna go to progress. And top of descent's in 254 nautical miles. This is a bit of a longer flight for during a week. So that is 0153. We'll get to top of descent, so let's take a look at that right now. So we got not too much longer, 33 minutes. I'll set my alarm for 30 minutes so I don't miss my top of descent. Here we go. Let's see, Tony says, SimFanatic, yeah, home till October, then off again. Oh, wow. Ace is down, says, Tumbleweed was the other, right? Was it? I don't know, Aces. You have a hell of a lot better memory than I do. Was it Tumbleweed? It might be. You have a pretty good memory. Yeah, I don't remember if it was Tumbleweed or what it was. Or you're probably making a joke. Can't say for sure, but that's what I remember. Probably, oh yeah, ask Brent. He would know. Wouldn't he? Actually, Aces, you missed him. He was in chat at the very beginning of the stream. Brent was in here. BA Fish. You missed him, brother. But I'm glad you're here, man. It's good to see you. Can't wait to see you and the others at FlightSimExpo. And friends in chat, Aces Down lives in Providence. In fact, when it was announced during the Las Vegas Expo last year, I've never seen Aces so excited in my life. When they announced it and said it was in Providence, Aces, you ran back to the booth that we were at, the Q8 Pilot Media Partner Lounge, and you're like yelling and hollering, hooting and hollering. It's like, it's in Providence. It's like in my backyard. It's 30 minutes outside PVD. Yeah. Yeah, there's a bit of a drive, isn't there, from PVD? Hell of a lot better. I was looking at some flights. It was like, it was taking me into Boston. I'm like, okay, I'm not driving from freaking Boston. Very cool, though. Yeah, I can't wait to see you, man. Well, I thought if you are available, again, no pressure, dude. If you're busy, you'd rather not pick my sorry ass up from the airport, that's fine. But if you do, give us some together time before we get to the Omni Hotel and that, and maybe could stop and grab a bite to eat or have a beer or something. Bambi and Tumbleweed, Maple Leaf says. Oh, okay. You responded. I'll check my phone, Aces. See, even when you're not here, I make you part of the show because I say to the others, I'm like, I'm gonna text Aces, and then I do the selfie. That I did that during the live stream. Oh, no worries, man. Yeah, I'll respond, but yeah, appreciate it, Aces. Dude, I can get an Uber. I honestly, if you have to work, but appreciate it, buddy. Yeah, if you have to work, I don't want to have you. I don't want you to have to ask to get out early. So, I assume by the time I get to the airport and get my luggage and stuff like that, it'll probably be like 4:30 or something like that. But of course, you'd have to drive there and everything. So, again, no pressure, dude. No pressure at all. I'm happy to have a Uber take me back, and of course, the hotel it's too far away from the airport, so. Aces goes, what if I want to get out early from work? Well, then, yeah. If that's the case, then absolutely. Use me as an excuse. See, I gotta go pick up this guy. No. Tell your boss, I gotta go pick up. Damn it, what did I just do? Gotta go pick up this guy that's going to the FlightSimExpo, and yeah, use me as an excuse, man. If you want to get out early, that's all good. I'm down with that. God, I love the sounds of this thing. Another, you can't, the one thing you can't do with this is you can't lock I don't think you can lock the time. Wait a minute. Yeah, we got live weather. Wait, what's going on? Is it because I switched on custom? That must have been it. Okay, I better not touch that damn thing. Kind of went wonky on me. Yeah, I can't lock it. Not like Parallel 42, because like Parallel 42, you can lock the time, right? FlightSimmer says, I was going to go to the expo this year, but heard SimFanatic was going, so I canceled my flights. That guy can eat my shorts. That's awesome. Oh, nicely done, Shane. I almost broke it again, CP. I gotta leave my freaking meat hooks off this stuff. Don't touch the jump seat. Don't play with the time. We do need Flow Pro. Then we could lock it, right? If Parallel 42, they are going to be there. I believe Parallel 42 is there. That's a great point, Big Al. I should ask them. I'm pretty sure. Can somebody confirm that? I'm pretty sure Parallel 42 will be there. Rex laughing. Well, at least my autopilot didn't disengage, so I got that going for me, which is nice. Yeah. Okay, CP. Thanks. Yep. So I thought they were going to be there. So I'll try to make sure I ask that, Big Al. It's actually, What's surprising is it's taking them so long. I was like, it's not. I wouldn't imagine that the code is that much different. The AB9 is awesome piece of kit. I haven't tried the yoke yet. It's in the box beside me. Wait, no kidding. Sweet. Oh, they have a real plane there? That's cool. Pilot Rick's like, yes, they will. And Pilot Rick's going to bring his lovely fiance. I get to meet her for the first time. Are you sure you want to introduce me to her, Pilot Rick? Aces down, you son of a gun! Aces down, dropping in a 5 SimFanatic gifted membership. Aces, you didn't have to do that, buddy. Thank you so much. Dropping it in. Aces down. Donating to Tony Beto. Please, friends, if you got a membership from Aces, please thank him with some new emojis that you now have access to. Give him some blue skies and some orange whips if you would. Tony Beto gifted. Von Williams gifted. Starship gifted. DA gifted a membership. Aces down. And Michael Stone gifted a SimFanatic commercial because he doesn't skimp. Thank you so much, Aces down. I can't wait to see you, brother. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. My buddy, my pal. Thanks again, man. Very, very kind of you. Let's see. CP65 says, I've heard FS 2024 code is incompatible with the 42 products. Must be why. Must be why. But again, Aces, thanks again for that 5 gifted memberships. I appreciate it, brother. Thank you so kindly, man. Thank you, thank you. Pilot Rick, member for 22 months. Give it up to Pilot Rick. FSExpo weekend, baby. Here, Bitching Betty's going to say it. At some point. Come on, Bitching Betty. She not working?
Sexpo weekend, baby.
It sounded like she said Sexpo, which reminds me. Remember that the F was off during Las Vegas with the lights. She did. CP says, "Oh my God, that was incredible." Yeah, the lights on the F went out again. There you go. Bring back the Sexpo sign. Hey, so Shane and everyone, I sent a picture of that to Evan. I don't think he was as amused as a lot of us were. But I told you all that story, right? So really quick, so there were the big FSExpo signs. They have all these bright, clear bulbs in it. And so the people that were setting the signs up, they set it up, and but the power hadn't been hooked up yet for our booth. And so it was going to be like an hour or two. And so they're like, hey, would you just plug this in? We're done with it. I mean, if you want us to stick around, we can. And I'm like, no, go ahead and get out of here. So they left, and I swear they did this on purpose because they had all those letters linked up, and all of them were connected. They were daisy chain. They're like just like your kind of like your Christmas lights, and they're just plugged into one another. So each of the letters were plugging into the next letter that were all the bulbs and lights. And so when I went to plug it in, I'm behind them, and I go to the back and I go to plug it in, and I plug it in, and I start hearing people laugh. And I'm behind the sign, and so like these vendors are like laughing. This gal comes over and she's like, that is phenomenal. And I'm like, what? And then I like walk to the front and I look at it, I'm like, oh God. So I like looked through the back and I found the cable, the cord that wasn't plugged in, so I plugged it into the S next to it and it lit up the F, and they all said I took away the fun. What's up, Proctus? That was great. The first place SimFanatic sent from the expo was the Sexpo sign. I was like, aren't you going to the expo? What happened in Vegas stays in Vegas. Good for him. That's hilarious. Oh my God, it was so funny. So funny. So anyway, I took a picture of it and I sent it to Evan, and I don't think he was as amused. And now Blue Games and XP said they'll never think of FSExpo the same. They'll always think of that sign. It was kind of a hit, actually. Practice says, so glad to be getting away from work for a few days. How about everyone? Absolutely, Brock. I got Get through tomorrow. I've got a bunch of meetings back to back. I got to get up at 5:30 a.m. to check into my flight. And then I'll go back to bed for, an hour and a half, and then get through tomorrow. I just got to get through tomorrow and all the meetings. And then, yeah, baby, it'll be nice. 6 days off because I'm actually going to be out Thursday, Friday. We'll be there Saturday, Sunday, obviously. I'm flying back Monday, but my flight doesn't get in until like almost 11 at night, and then I still got to drive to my hometown from Des Moines after getting my bags and everything. So I'm like, screw it. I'm going to take the next day off. I got vacation built up. So I'm actually taking Tuesday off, but I get in late. So yeah, I can't wait. Why am I, what is going on? Why am I swaying back and forth like the yaw damper's disabled? We having like some serious, well, we do have a crosswind, but it's not that strong. It's 20 degrees at 9 knots. We going through some clearer turbulence here or what? I have to turn on the seatbelt sign. Because I am this is kind of weird. I've never noticed it rock back and forth like this. Look at Original Happy. What are you flying, buddy? Oh, you're flying the F-14. Hello, Original Happy, as he goes by. Good to see you. Nice. Well, wasn't that perfect timing? We couldn't have timed that better, Original Happy. Somebody's going to have to clip that. Maybe you'll have to clip that. Big Al says, Lord Godmate, are you traveling from one side of the country to the other? All right, Aces. Okay, if this thing doesn't stop rocking, ever since I messed with the time and the weather, it's like, this has been kind of a thing. Look at that thing rock back and forth. All right, so we got about 17 minutes to top a descent. Rudder trim messed up? That's a good question. Nope, it's right in the middle. It's good thought. I think we're just having like crosswind. I mean, we definitely have crosswind, but it's not like it's that much. It's acting like we have like 150 knot crosswind that keeps. I mean, it is gusting, but it's not changing directions. Again, this is experimental too. Let's keep that in mind. This aircraft is experimental. Nick H says, I snuck in and perfect timing. Dude, that was perfect timing. We couldn't have planned that better. Nick, you might have to clip that. That was perfect timing. Actually, it's transport category airplane. Yeah. If she's rocking, don't come knocking, Big L says. Oh, brother. For sure, buddy. You already clipped it? Nice, Maple. Oh, man. So when Aces comes back, I'll remind me to ask him if he heard me do the rundown for the plans for FlightSimExpo, like when, who's arriving when, and I don't need to go through all of that again, but at the very least, tell him kind of what the plans are for the. Maybe he'll know some of these restaurants. We really should have asked him. It would have been good. Hey, Bats, it would have been good. Bats, Maple, and all those that were there. Practice after Saturday night stream when we talked about meeting up. Aces, you're back? Okay, so perfect, good. So what we're planning on doing, and maybe you've heard of these places, so you can tell us if they're any good. So what our plan is so I went through who's all arriving, Wednesday. Silver's arriving Wednesday with Mrs. Silver Killer. As you know, I'm arriving on Thursday, as is Johnny Mon, Maple, Micro SimFanatic, Pilot Rick, Del Gam, and Bats. We're all arriving Thursday at various times. And Jerry's going to arrive Friday. What we're planning on doing is Thursday night, and Aces, tell us if this is any good. Have you ever been to Union Station Brewery? It's like 3 minutes from the Omni Hotel. Reason we picked that is so some of our younger crowd can go along with us and not just be a bar. And so we're going to do that at 8 o'clock on Thursday night in Providence. Don't know the spots in city proper. Okay, no worries. And then what we're going to do Friday is we are going to meet up at Murphy's Pub at 8 p.m. And so, sorry, Maple and Micro SimFanatic, because unless you got a good... No, I won't even say it because I don't want to get in trouble. But anyway, Murphy's Pub at 8, and then Saturday we're going to Play It By Ear. And then, did you get a gray SimFanatic shirt, Aces? Because we're all going to wear a gray SimFanatic shirt, but if you don't have a gray SimFanatic shirt, just wear a SimFanatic shirt if you have it. If you don't, no worries. And Silver Killer has something in store for us. Nice surprise for when we go. In Vegas, good. So wear that Saturday night. Plan on bring your gear. I think Two-Tone is going to Murphy's Pub. Yes, he is. Us actually, I talked to him through Discord, and he's going there Wednesday night, and he said he'd let me know if it's any good. He's going to Murphy's Pub. Ah, get it? SimFanatic, is this a FlightSimExpo or a pub crawl expo? It's both. You should have been with us, Big Al, when we went to Vegas. Play Saturday. It's pretty close if you Google it. It's not too far away. I think it's in walking distance, Rudin. Oh, did you ask Saturday? Oh, I'm sorry. Saturday we haven't determined it yet. We're just gonna we're gonna figure out what we want to do. We figured let's get the first couple nights out of the way, and then Saturday we'll make a decision. NM Flyer Robin says seems like a lot of drinking. Oh well, no, not necessarily. I mean some maybe like Vruden. Or SimFanatic. No, I'm gonna try to behave myself. Frank Rose is in the house, friends. Welcome, Frank. Good to see you. Flight Sim Crawl Expo, exactly. SimFanatic, Saturday we go to Ace's Bar and Grill. There you go. Okay, Vruden says, you drink as much as you can. We won't shame you for being a lightweight. Hilarious. Dude, Vruden, I remember you had like an empty bottle. You took a picture of your desk, if I remember right, in your sim setup, and you had like a 750 or maybe it was a liter. I don't think it was a 175. Empty bottle of vodka, or close to empty. CFF says, remember, boys, 8 hours from bottle to throttle. Exactly, CFF. Well, only if we're flying for real. That's the beauty of simming. Because we can have our orange reps. For those that drink, those that don't, we respect that too. What I just saw something pop up in Discord from Oz Flight Simmer. What did he do? What did you do, Ray? Oh, cool. Bamboo Labs is having its biggest sale of the year for its 3-year anniversary, up to 40% off printers and cheap filament. That's good to know. I use Bamboo printers exclusively for Flight Sim mods. If you ever thought about picking up a printer that... Hey, you know what you should do? Thanks for posting that. Because X403 was wondering what you have. Why don't you tag her in that message, Oz? Oh, look in general? Oh, God. Should I be afraid? Oh, what is this? Oh my God, that's awesome! Now I gotta share this, don't I, with everybody? Okay, let me share what you just sent. That's too funny. Because I did actually get my Chrome going again, so here we go. Wait, is that not working? Why isn't that working? Try this again. That's great. All right, hold on. Gotta share what you just sent me. You cheeky bugger. That's not it. Oh. Hold on. Now, let's see. Huh. Why that's not working now? Well. That's hilarious, though. Boy, this was anticlimactic, wasn't it? The fudge is going on? Right, hold on. Let me try this again. All right, let me try this again. I just can't do it, Captain. I don't have the power. Try it again. That's so funny. She'll have it when we have technical difficulties. Okay, here we go. Here, this is what... Okay, here we go. Wait, let me get it started over. This is too funny. So now I've done this, and now it's not... I hyped it up. All right, here. Oh, here we go. This is what Shane just sent me. Oh. What is going on? Oh, missed that. You know, Discord or OBS is great when it works. All right, there we go. Scotty is back there. Okay, here we go. Everybody can see that, right? Come on. Good gravy. Okay. All right, finally. Took me forever. Okay, here we go. There's my mirror. Right? That is how drunk do you think that person is? That probably will be me. He's even wearing shades, Shane. Too funny. Thanks for that. All right, I'm going to leave that browser window open just in case somebody else sends something my way. And I want to play it. Ernie T, how's it going, Ernie? That is Murph's Bar on Friday. Yes, Big Al. I'm giving her all she's got. Tony Betta says, I just sent you a pic to show the crew. You know, you sent it in private. Oh, that's great. Oh, I love this. This song is just like makes me want to, like, you know, start meditating or something. Here's what Tony Betta wanted me to share. I gotta get the whole thing open here. There we go. Nice, Tony. Shay must have had an idea that you were going to do something like that. Maple remembers it. Nice. All right, let's go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and set my my altitude. Our intercept is 1,900 feet. So let's go ahead and get our FCU program for 1,900 feet. So we're going to go ahead and I bumped this, I'm sure. Let me see. I'm sure I bumped it. Got too much stuff all over the place. Here we go. So we're going to set our FCU to 1,900. I should be doing this so you can see it actually change. Getting the tactile feedback on this thing is fantastico. How many of you have ordered this? I think some of you have received it even, maybe? Camera angle sucks. I know, but I just... Well, let me see. I do that, but then it's kind of in my way. And this camera that I have, Vruden, is pretty shitty. Is that better? So that... See, my hand's in the way, but you can see I'm maneuvering it here. There. Is that better? Tell me what you really think, Vruden. I mean, it's like... What do you really think? Oh, I'm full of excuses. You know that. Tony Beto, SimFanatic, I have a pile of them. Nice. All right, as we make our way closer and closer to Providence, friends, we're getting closer. Making our way to Providence. And of course, we will be interviewing Winwing. I'm hoping I get to see Tony and Max there. And actually, I have better, well, we'll see. But I did buy a better microphone. I've got a better camera now because I'm using my phone. But I got the top of the line Galaxy with the awesome camera. Thing's got, like, I swear the thing's got a better zoom than my actual DSLR. But any case, I've got new camera, I've got a new microphone, and so should be a lot better experience this year during our live streams. We'll see. I wanted to get to one of our restaurants that has a lot of background noise because the new microphone I have, it's a DJI, and it has noise cancellation. And I know what you're thinking, all of you. Does it cancel my voice? Nope. Vrin says, I have an 8-hour drive through hell to get there, but you guys have me excited enough that I'm not worried about the traffic. Yeah, I bet the traffic is pretty bad in it. Well, it'll be good to see you there, Vruden. I'm glad you're making the trip. Don't drink until you get there. Remember, the party doesn't start until you get to the expo. Sadly, we'll hear. Yeah, you're definitely gonna. You always have the mute option, I guess. Big Al says that mic would really sell if it canceled your voice, Sim. Maybe I should do a joint a partnership with DJI, and they could have a SimFanatic mute option or noise cancellation option. Oh, I know, Vruden. You're too responsible for that. I was just joking. Yeah, can't wait. Can't wait. It's so close. It feels so far away. You know what? I am not looking forward to getting up at frickin' 2:30 a.m. Somebody at work today said, well, don't even go to bed. I actually considered that, not even going to bed, just staying awake. But the problem is, if I did that, I'd become a victim of Maple's channel, I think. If I tried to stay up until 2:30, I'd end up falling asleep, waking up at like 5:30, 6 o'clock, and missing my flight. Big Al says, remember, Sim, no orange whips on the plane. Why not? I don't have to drive. I'm not like Vruden. Grumpy Old Studios is in the house, friends. Grumpy, how you doing, my friend? Welcome to the live stream. Good to see you. Grumpy says, I'll be at the track. I only have to leave at 5 a.m. Can't load in until 10. There you go, Grumpy. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Hopefully you're doing well. Vruden says, once I partied all day at a wedding and drove all night, it was terrifying. Yeah, that's not a good idea. I bet it was. Aces Down says, I stayed awake Wednesday night before my Thursday morning flight to Vegas. Had to leave around 3 a.m. So you're telling me I should do that, Aces? Just stay up? Well, then I could try to actually sleep on the plane. But if I do that, I will feel like complete crap. And I want to be at my best for all of you when I get there. I don't want to be like so tired I'm like not talking. I'm not energized. So that's why we're streaming tonight, so I can try to get to bed at an early time. But the thing is, I'm a late night person, so it's going to be really hard for me to fall asleep like at 9 o'clock when I should. Because if I can get at least 5 or 6 hours of sleep, I'll be fine. Johnny Man says, I've done all-nighters before flying because are you nervous flying, Johnny? Sci-Fi says, I have to be up at 4 to get to the airport for 5 tomorrow, spending one night in Boston and then taking a train to PVD. Well, there you go, Sci-Fi. So you got to get up early, too. Yeah, I got to get up at 2:30 a.m. I don't know. You know what actually I'm afraid of? I'm afraid of actually not waking up to the alarm. So I'm going to have to set like 2 alarms because I'm batching it. Mrs. SimFanatic and my daughter are for her orientation. And get this, Aces. My son is in Colorado, so I'm batching it. So I won't have Mrs. SimFanatic to wake my sorry ass up if I oversleep. Because usually, like when we leave together. And my brother's not going this time because otherwise I could count on him waking me up. So I'm on my own, so I can't be a couch victim, Maple. You're leaving at 3 a.m., so it's like me. You're pretty close to me. 2 alarms are a must. Absolutely, Sci-Fi. I'm going to have to set my phone, and I'm going to set my Alexa. Hell, I'll probably even... Remember the old alarms that went... I wish I had my old alarm like that. I could have like broke that out. 3 world problems, says. Yes, Oz. Ace of Down says, so expect Saturday to be rainy here in Rhode Island. Sunday is forecast to be about 90. Ooh. It'll be like we're back in Houston. God, that's going to be like, oh, gosh. You know what? If we could make it through Houston, because it was like insanely hot and humid. Actually, Maple, I prefer like the 6 a.m. flights because I can get right into Des Moines without any traffic. It's great. It's just getting up early. Johnny Mon says, I have to work tomorrow night from 8 to 6, then walk to KDMW, not really, from a 9 a.m. flight. I should be a hoot to deal with on Thursday. Well, we are looking forward to it. Seeing y'all there. All right, so we've begun our descent. Okay, this is flashing. It's flickering. But we're getting ourselves in line here as we started our descent. We have begun our descent in, and we stopped rocking back and forth, so that's good. So we've begun our descent into Providence, friends. A hoot. A hot hoot. Absolutely. All right, so we are approximately, do the progress button on my PFP. And so we will be, our estimated time to destination will be at 24 Zulu at 128 nautical miles. So we are getting very, very close. 0024. So 24 minutes. Please fasten your seatbelts. Actually, did I turn that back on? I think I already had it on. Yep, I have it on. Grumpy Old Studio says NY is 15 to 20. Nice. Aces says, also, if you don't smoke, don't start. But if you do, plan to bring your own. Packs are 10 to 15. What? 10 to 15 bucks each in the area? No wonder it's so freaking expensive to go here. And my flight's like 535 bucks to fly there, Aces. The hotel's about 1,000. So I assume everything's expensive there. Is it because of the taxes on tobacco or what? Emmett the Nemesis says, is everyone excited for Expo weekend? Wish I could make it, make one hopefully 1 year, and I save up enough for the trip. Hey, how's it going, Emmett? I quit smoking 7.5 weeks ago. Good for you, Johnny. Oh, this isn't good. Because you know there are some people that do. There we go. We're banking on in. Oh, what? That thing went down. That is awesome, Johnny. Congratulations, man. Don't start up again at this expo. Quit smoking about 10 years ago. That's awesome, Grumpy. Good for you. All big cities punish their smokers with expensive cigarettes. Chicago is 15 to 17. No kidding. That guy quit 30 years ago. Well, that's good, guys. Good for you guys. All right, I'll be right back as we're doing this descent. I'm just got to do something really quick. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. We're going to be coming in, flying in. But we're not done. Once we land, we'll do the landing challenge as usual. But we are highlighting the scenery package that was released from iniBuilds for Providence, and they have a little special Easter egg in there that probably many of you already know about. But they actually have the FSExpo convention, Providence Convention Center, as well as the Omni Hotel. So we're going to check that out. And I know how to get there. So we're gonna have to drive to downtown Providence. But anyway, stick around, friends, because we'll do that after we land, and then we'll sign off as usual. But we still got plenty of stream left here for all of you. But I gotta do something really quick. I'll be right back. All right, friends, thanks for sticking around. Anybody want to see Max? So I did. Oh, I got to do drag. Hold on. Oh, we got to drag it. There we go. So I got the drag in. Dragon? The drag in. Again, here's my PFP. We got the ProDeskSim add-on. Max is actually currently like standing on my foot. Or sitting on my foot. There we go. We can now take that drag out. And we should have the tape. And yep, we're right on time here. I got to remember 30 degrees flaps, right? Not 40. I'm not sure I want to see you do drags. Nice. See, that's what I miss, Aces, your wittiness. Grumpy Old Student says, I'm with you on that one, Aces. That is freaking hilarious. Maple wants to see Max. Max, come over here. Come here. Max was a huge hit. Like, I got so many, like, watches from him. when I had the short. Max, you want to come over here and say hi to Maple and the SimFans? Say hi to Aces. Aces is on. Max, why don't you come over? Come here. Everybody wants to see you. All right, here he is, friends. Max, look at the crowd. Hi. Here. Max. He is like the laziest Westie. Oh. You can tell he's tired. He's like super tired. Max, can you say hi to everybody? Say hi to Aces and Maple and everybody else. Say hi to Grumpy Old Studios. Say hi to, hope we were doing well, Grumpy. Sorry for your loss. He looks like he's about to pass out right now. It's like, Dad, I'm tired. What are you doing to me? Doesn't know where to look. He doesn't. CP says hi to Max. Big sweet boy, CFF says. My dog's at over 100,000 views. Yeah, man. They do bring in the views, don't they? Max, can you say hi to everybody? Okay. He's spent. He's had a hard day. All right, buddy. Thank you for joining. You gotta love the dogs. Yeah, Vruden, that's a good idea. They pay for their own food and vet bills. I suppose. Oh. Well, again, hopefully you're doing well, Grumpy. All right, let's see how we're doing here. I want to see any puppy. Oh, Emmett. And don't want to know how much I wasted on those habits. I know, right? No kidding. Vruden said hi to you, Max. Forgot to say that, let Max know that you said hi, Vruden. Sim, move a bit. Give Max some headroom. Oh, how you doing on the points, Maple? You've beaten out Bunny. Let's see here. We want to go turn standard off. Anybody have the current, I can look it up. Anybody have the current altimeter for Providence? Take a look here. Anyone? Bueller? Somebody's got to have it. Let me see. 2997. Thank you, CFF. 2997. See if this works now. I don't think it will, though. Nope, doesn't work. Why that doesn't work now? 2997. Appreciate it, brother. Thank you, sir. All right. I can't wait to get the EFIS left and right for this thing. Hey, Max, I got to push out. That guy I know who took over the TV stations with Max in Chicago. Now, I'll tell you what. The cabin is so loud in this thing. Is that better? Is that volume good? Can you all hear the engine still? All right, still looking pretty good. Right on track here. We go to legs. We got drag required again? Okay, let's see. Oh, we do. Oh, geez. A little bit high here. You slow her down. So we've got to cross ORW at 10,510. There we go. Just noticed my PFP. So it does say drag required. So I noticed that. Just kind of nice that you can see that. No. Hawkins, he has a bit of a... What is Hawkins? No, I don't. Grumpy Old Studios. Damn, that long. 18 months. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it, Grumpy. Everybody do a shout out. Give him some orange whips. and some blue skies. Thank you so much, Grumpy, for your continued membership. Damn that long, he says.
Damn that long.
Good. Time goes by fast, doesn't it, Grumpy? It really does. It really does. Pretty amazing that it goes by as fast as it does. Good gravy. Well, thanks again for your continued support, Grumpy, and all the rest of you. Shout out to all of you. Again, Chipper Sneeze, thank you for that $24 dono earlier. Ace is down. Thank you for the 5 gifted SimFanatic memberships. And Grumpy, thank you for that membership for 18 months. And Pilot Rick, what was it, 22 months? So appreciate it, guys. Thank you for all of you, for your continued support for me, for Oz Flight Simmer, for Grumpy Old Studios. We do this because we enjoy your company. And speaking of influencers, Brett Plays is in the house, friends. Let's welcome Brett in. Oh, my God. Ace is down. Did it again. Ace is down. Thank you, brother. Dropping in another 5 SimFanatic gift memberships. Aces, I think I figured out why you don't make the streams anymore. You can't.
Wow, how time does fly low.
You can't help yourself. I appreciate it, brother. Thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. Look at you, sir. Gifted membership to Field the Reaper, Low Tech 42, Durka, Sir William, and lurking in the background. If you're here, please give a shout out to our good buddy Aces Down for yet another. That makes 10 gifted memberships for the night. Aces Down, thank you, sir. Not necessary, but very much appreciated. Thank you so much. And actually, I got to give you some blue skies and some orange whips, Aces. Here you go. Blue skies and orange whips to you, Aces, and blue skies to you, Grumpy. And Matey as well. Matey says, wow, has time does fly by. 21 months. Thank you so much for your continued support, Matey. I do appreciate it. Here's some blue skies and orange whips to you, sir. Thank you. And again for Grumpy as well. And Emmett the Nemesis, 15 months. Holy mushrooms. I've never heard that expression. There you go. Thank you, Emmett, for your continued support, my friend. 15 months of membership as sport pilot and Matey as a commercial pilot. And all of you, thank you guys so much. I do kindly, so kind. It's your support that allows me to convince Mrs. SimFanatic that I can spend money to go to the expo. And then look at that. Appreciate it. And Aces Down, member for 25 months. It just doesn't stop, does it? This is to all of you. Thank you, friends. I'm going to miss my descent profile. Thank you, Aces. Again, blue skies, orange whips to all of you. Aces, Matey, Old Grumpy Studios, Emmett the Nemesis. Again, Marion Harris.
Time does fly.
Oh shit! I gotta get my ILS set up here. I'm not paying any attention as usual. Let's see here. What is it? What is the ILS? 111.5, is that right? 111.50. God, I almost missed that. And I got to set my course yet. Oh shit. 111.50. There we go. Okay, now I got to get up here. Oh, jeebies. I am so behind the airplane right now. All right, let's go approach mode. There we go. And then our course. Oh my God. Who's doing it now? Ah! I can't concentrate.
Better not crash, boo.
What's my course? 337. Oh my gosh, who did that? Pilot Rick, you son of a gun. Better not crash, bro. Thank you, Pilot Rick. Give a shout out. I'll get you here in a minute, Pilot Rick. Thank you so much, friend. Oh my God. Now I know how Shane feels when I do this to him. Okay. Where was I? What am I doing? Course. Here we go. Course. We're gonna set to 337. Oh my God. We're gonna die. We are going to die, friends. Nope, we'll be fine. We'll be just fine. Let's get set up here. Oh my God, here it goes again. Who did that? Is that Captain? Is Captain Howdy here finally? 168. Okay, sterile cockpit. Doug, yeah, what's up? You guys. Oh my goodness. Doug, yeah, member for 20. Has it really been 25 months already? Thank you, sir. Everybody give some shout out to Paddler. You know what? I can't do the orange whips and emojis yet because I got to keep my eyes open for what I need to do here. But Del, thank you so much, sir. Concentrate. All right, we're gonna get slowed down here. Holy moly, friends. Let's see. Oh my God. Oh my God. Thank you guys. Who's doing that? I can't see because I got the FCU thing over at my... Who was that? See, I missed who that was because I had the thing over it. Come on, baby. Slow down. Let's go... Brakes. Oh my God, Del, you're killing me. Del, dropping the $10 dono. My voice just cracked. What am I going through, puberty? Oh my gosh, Del, thank you so much. Give a shout out to Del. I can't concentrate. I can't do it. Tyler Reg, Del, thank you so much, man. Here, I gotta heart your donos. Here we go. Talk about, and you guys didn't think I could multitask, which I can't. Thank you, Del. Thanks again, brother. Appreciate it. Very, very kind of you. Oh my God. Thank you guys. So kind of you guys to drop those donos in there. Thank you. Thank you all, my friends. All right, let's go ahead and drop the range here. Anybody want to take a guess? I don't have my descent calculator thing showing, but I do have LRM, so I could look in there. Anybody want to take a guess at my rate of descent for this one? I shouldn't jinx myself, by the way, saying crap like that. All right, we're going to do a hot turn here. Where are we at for flaps? I do like these big screens, don't you, Del? There we go. We can Charlatan over there. Johnny Man, you son of a gun! Johnny Man, thank you, sir. Dropping a $20. I'm screwed. I am so screwed.
Sorry.
You guys. Johnny, thank you for that $20 dono. You son of a gun, you. Too kind. Oh my God, I'm dead. We're dead. That's it. That's all there is to it. We're dead. We're done. Let's see, 1900, 158. You know what? I didn't even set that. Oh, shit. I am so screwed. I'm so screwed. Approach reference, 30, 142. Got to get that set. 30, 142 programmed in. Oh, you guys are killing me. Thank you, guys. Very kind of you. But you're killing me. Bats is already over there. All right, let's go ahead and do approach mode. So we're going to go to FCU. See, I'm trying to flip between this stuff so I can show you guys what I'm doing. So we're going to go approach mode right here.
2500.
Is there a reason approach didn't work? Why isn't approach light lit up? All right, let's get the gear down. Learn not to flaps. Get a screenshot of that. So it seems like we're tracking. I'm going to turn the gamer tag off just for now so we can see, as we are coming in at night. Yeah, I noticed that, Maple. I mean, it is tracking. It's just... One more notch. 30 degrees. Oh shit, I need to get this slowed down. What was that, 148? Reference there. There we go. There, now we're good. Okay. Let's arm. Got the spoilers armed. You know what, I forgot. With all the hoopla, I forgot to turn on the landing lights. The wing light. All right, here we go.
1,000.
1,000. You're going to be able to see my auto throttle disconnect. Do I dare try to do all of this at once? Can you even see the auto throttle? There it is. Okay, about 500 feet we'll disconnect, and there's a good disengage button for the autopilot on this thing. About 500 feet. Feel like we're going a little slow. I'm going to go speed it up a little bit. All right.
400.
400. Let's disengage. Autopilot.
$300.
All right. Let's disconnect.
200.
Auto throttle disconnected. Man, I'm getting some crosswinds here.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20.
Okay, reversers. All right. Welcome to Providence. We made it. Holy crap. Welcome to Providence, friends. All right, put the flaps up. All right, so here we're at the iniBuilds beautiful scenery of Providence. And it is really nice scenery, and you can tell it performs well too. And let me get the gamer tags back on because I got to see who's on their way in. N911's coming in. I didn't land that hard. Let's see here. Badius Bridge up there. N911 coming in. Let's go ahead and pull up here. I'll check. I'll check how bad I did on my landing with because I am running LRM. So let's see. Let's pull in right. This looks good right here. Right here. And then we can maybe catch N911. All right. Go ahead and get these landing lights off. Stay with us, friends, because we are going to be checking out the scenery here. We're going to hop on over to the convention center. Hey, Kyle, how's it going? Welcome, Kyle. Kyle, it's good to see you. Did you check Captain Howdy? Is that really what it was? I'm not doing 30. I'm never listening to Maple again. I'm going to do 40 degrees flaps next time. I'll blame him. Shahab, how's it going? How's it going, Shahab? Here, let me get this here, and let's check out N911 and Delgam coming in. Maple, bro. I did that. I thought it was going to be a bruh. Bat's like, bruh. Oh, so good. No, actually, if I was doing this by myself, Maple, and I wasn't trying to do 1 million things at once and watching chat and getting distracted, obviously I could do a better job. So I'd like to see you do all of it at once and land perfectly like you claim. N911 over here. Look at that. Look at that. Little long, but he's got the Asobo Passive Aircraft Citation. All right. Delt, we're ready for you. We're ready for you, Delt. Delt, are you landing? You're landing on same runway I just landed on, right? 34? I was distracted, CP. 23. I know what to do on approaches, guys. Honestly, I'm not new to flight simming, trust me. When you have all this stuff going on, and there's a reason there are two people in a cockpit, a first officer and officer, and they're not streaming and engaging in chat and all the other distractions. So, again, okay, we got Del Gam coming in, and who's back there? Bats has already landed, right? Sampled Feline 87. All right, 2-3. Oh, who's that? That's Matey. How'd you do on your landing, Matey? Sorry I missed you. I'm gonna go over here. Looks like 2-3 is the right one there, Mr. Delt. Delt's gonna show us how it's done. Delt Gam's gonna show us how it's done, friends. Smooth and steady. It will be him. Dude, you totally lie. I landed at 241 feet per minute. I did not land at what Captain Howdy said. See, I told you guys I didn't land that hard. Go check out FS Hub. My landing rate was 241 feet per minute. I knew I didn't land that hard. 70 landing rate? Nice, matey. Captain Howdy lies. Actually, Maple, that isn't bad. Again, Captain Howdy, you're a moderator. You're supposed to be backing me up, not giving me crap. All right. That's fine. I can prove it. If I can find my Chrome thing here. Right there. KORD-KPVD, 241 feet per minute landing rate. There. So there. All right. And off with Chrome. Okay, there we go. All right. I didn't miss Delt, did I? Oh, he's still coming in? Yeah, he's still coming in. Cool. All right, Delt, we're set up for you, but we are then going, once Delt lands, do we have anyone else left? No. So once Delt lands, then we will take a trip over to downtown Providence, and then we'll check out we'll check out the hotel and FlightSimExpo and all that. Let's see. I think you're the last one, Delt. Vruden says, I'm at 18 miles back. Wait for me. Okay, we'll wait for you, Vruden. Why am I not seeing your gamer tag, though? Where's Vruden? Oh, okay. I was going to say, I didn't think you were flying tonight. You're, what are you packing in that? Captain Howdy, you are good enough, smart enough, and gosh darn it, we like you. Thanks, Captain Howdy. I was going to say, I'm going to have to pull out my full-length mirror with you guys. Laundry. All right, Delgam's doing his approach here for runway 23. We are wishing him well. He's gonna show us how it's done. Does that seem like kind of? Is it just the lighting? The textures on that run seems a little. Does that seem odd? Maybe that's actually how the runway looks. Just looks kind of weird. All right, let's see. There he is. Bruton says, personally, I like the highlights, but he won't tell me who his stylist is. Oh, yes, sir. Bruton, I'll tell you. Let's see, Aces Down says, that was a saying, good, smart, and liked after that vid. That was shared early. Yeah, Aces. We miss you in here, Aces. We do miss you. The OG, right? All right, let's see. He's 14 and a half miles out, making his way in. Original Grandpa. No, not at all. I think Shane is the OG. Yeah, there you go, Rude. Well, I was just saying, yeah, Aces was with me, like, I think he made my second live stream or third. What was it, Aces? Wasn't it like the second live stream or something like that, and you made it? And you made every single one of them for, like, I don't know, what was it, 2.5 years? And then life happened, right? Which is fine. CFS says I'm on a downwind for 2-3. Oh, there you are. Okay, cool. Cool. We'll get you as well, baddies. Baddiest. All right. About 10.5 miles out. Yep, OG is old golfer. Yep, exactly, Bats. Oh, yeah, Bruton says, I remember that. I was wondering how long he could make every stream. This suspense was killing me. He finally, you know, and it was one of those things. Once he missed one, I had a feeling. It's like anything, right? When you're doing good and you let it slip one time, and then it's like, okay. And then you just kind of, you know, you let another one slip, and it just is, it's easier to let it slip. Like if you're on a diet or you're exercising or you're not drinking or you're not smoking, and then you slip once, and then it's like, oh, it becomes so much easier to just mess up. Emmett the Nemesis says, I'm the original Grandpa here, I think. There you go. Oh, I don't know about that, Emmett. All right, 6.5 miles out. Let's see, Emmett, yep, so Battius Bridge 5 is CFF, right? So he's making his way in as Delta is approaching. And all of a sudden, he's just going to show up in the 777 200ER. So we're going to be doing a 777, either 200ER or 300 flight, long-haul flight. The plan right now, friends, is going to be once we, probably 4th of July weekend. I think we kind of settled on that. And so we're going to be doing a long-haul flight back in the PMDG in 2024 because, as many of you know, PMDG finally has a 300ER for those of you that have that version. Out now and available for 2024. Saturday. Yes, Maple. Long haul flight. Finally, right? Matey says, nice, can't wait. Absolutely. And we're going to have to do like a vote on the movies because, you know, every time we do a long haul flight, we do our movie selection because we got to do in-flight movies. Maple says A330 time. Yeah, there you go. Since third stream, February 19th, 2021, Aces went back and looked. Nice. Nice. Delt, that's looking like a really good approach, buddy. Bruden says, I've got movies. Yes, sir. I'm going to guess Delt's going to nail this one. Actually, I shouldn't be on the numbers. I should be over the 1,000 footers. There we go. Got to get to the right place. Here he comes. CFF is going to beat you to the runway, Delt. He looks like a cigar. It's just like the cockpit that we're seeing right. All of a sudden it'll show, but... Oh, sign me up for 777. We got you, so, Sci-Fi. Now I'm going to have to try to get both of you in this frame. Delt's looking good, man. CFF, nice job. Nice job. Comes Delt in the 777-200ER. Beautiful, buddy. And you didn't even need to use the auto land like Aces. Oh, Aces are never going to let that one down, are you? Or I'm not. Good job, Delt. And I think you got the landing challenge for tonight, Delt, on that one. So everybody give a shout out to Delt. Did Delt get it, friends? I think Delt won it. All right. Aces Down says, don't give away my secrets. Let me get a screenshot here really quick. All right. Okay. So let's go ahead and I'm going to shut this down really quick. So I think I got the that running and didn't turn on the APU. Actually, we're not even going to bother with that because you're all waiting to see. So we need to find... So if you find Providence, here's a little tip. Just take the waterway in. So find the river. So here's the river. Delt, again, nice job. So we're going to go look at where the FlightSimExpo that we're doing this dedicated flight to. We're going to go to FlightSimExpo. Let's see. Actually, I don't... Am I going the wrong... I'm going the wrong way, I think. This way. Here we go. Bats is already there, I bet. Bats is already over there waiting. He's our beacon. All right, here we go. So look, we've got the great city of Providence here, and Bats is already there. Let me get this freaking drone view slowed down here. Okay. Bats is in his plane, sitting here. But here we go. So this comes with the scenery, and I do like it. I like it a lot. What's that noise? It's like traffic. But here we go. So there you can see over here some people ready to go in. And we've got our iniBuilds flag and FSExpo flag. Nice, nice, nice. Now if we go over here, I think the Omni, isn't the Omni over here? Yeah, here we go. So here's where we're staying, or some of us are staying, not all of us. But here we've got the Omni Hotel and Resorts, and of course the FSA, the FlightSim. I wonder why they didn't have a discount. I was surprised they didn't have a discount with iniBuilds on this. I actually haven't tried to like walk in here. I don't think this is actually rendered inside. Yeah, it's not. But at least the outside is. No big surprise there. But let's go on over to the convention center. So you can see the Omni Hotel is attached to the convention center. So let's go ahead and take a peek inside. I think Bats probably... Did you walk? So if I actually did my helicopter over here, we could like walk through here. So here's the entry. I wish it would have people moving, but that's okay. So here's our FSExpo. I'm not seeing a SimFanatic logo. Huh. So shocked. Guy's got a Band-Aid on his arm, his elbow. But, so yeah, pretty, I mean, it's pretty cool that they have this added on. There's the entrance. We'll take the escalator up. Actually, I didn't go over here. What's this over here? Oh, look at, they say 15% off. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you use some free advertising? All right, let's go up the escalator. Up and away. Let's go up the escalator. And all right, at the top of the escalator now. And here we are, and this should be completely rendered. Like, so we can actually check out the booth. So here's our entrance. What's this guy got for us? Oh, thanks for the french fries, dude. And here we are. Will we see Bambi? I don't think so. But we've got actually, X-Plane is right here in the floor layout. X-Plane is right there. Let's find Winwing. So we've got some computers. That's pretty cool. Set up. And we got GeoFS. I do believe... Let's go see if we can find the Parallel 42 booth. Southwest Airlines. They're actually... Virtual Airlines. That is actually... This is cool. They actually have all this rendered. Did you all know if you can't make FlightSimExpo, there is a virtual... You can get there virtually. I think it's $15. But yeah, they've got all the booths set up. Did anybody see Parallel? Did I just walk by it? There's Bluebird. How many are ready for the 757 Bluebird? I am. I love that I can hear the traffic while we're in here. Wingflex is going to be here. Maple says you. And here's where they'll... Ace says this is where we'll have to go over to see the announcement for where FlightSimExpo 2026 is. So there's VATSIM, Delta Virtual. So that's all the virtual stuff. Did I walk by Parallel? Wonder where Parallel. We haven't found Winwing's booth yet. Well, now I've seen it. I should then the $15 option. A380X. Excuse us, ladies. Oh yeah, the Track IR is going to be there. So that's what I'm wearing on my head right here. I might have to swing by their booth, see if I can... I already bought an upgrade, but I might stop by there and talk to those guys. I'll definitely do that, because I've been using Track IR since it came out. Big Al said, I hear a police car. Oh, so here's Honeycomb. So Honeycomb has a booth. Did you all notice that? And they also have like... And then the Honeycomb new thing is over to the left here, I think. There's PMDG. There's a lot of twins here. Flight instructor. Remember seeing that. And this actually is pretty close to the layout. I think this is the actual deal. If we go over here... Go flight. Oh, yeah. So Meridian... has a booth over here. So isn't that the Honeycomb spinoff or sold to them? So I think that's kind of interesting that they have Honeycomb and Meridian. 42 is the plane. Oh, okay. I walked right by that, Maple. Didn't realize it. So Thrustmaster, that's where their booth is. So they actually do have this detailed. Moza, so we're going to be over here to Moza. We'll be interviewing Moza, as I talked about earlier. Thank you, Moza, if you're watching. We appreciate you reaching out and inquiring about doing an interview. We do appreciate that. We'll have that live streamed at, was it 3 on Friday, I think I said? So anyway, there's Winwing. Walked right past him. Corsair. Maple Leaf says, Nikki Rempening started Meridian GMT completely separate. Okay. That's right. So, and they don't have actually anything that is... available yet. Everything, like even their products are all like just graphic representation of what they're planning on doing. So Navigraph, but our friends Winwing over there, and FS Elite, and of course X-Plane. So there you go, friends. That is. I want to walk out here really quick. Let's see, what else do we got? I haven't checked all this out, by the way, so I just kind of want to walk over here and see what is... Okay, so we're just... Okay, so that's just back in there for those entryways. I didn't know if they had like a walk, so because they have the walk through the Omni, so I didn't know if they had that rendered, but they don't. That's fine. And there's another escalator. Let's see what's up here. Nothing. Okay. A lot of nothing. But anyway, friends, so again, iniBuilds, this is their KPVD Scenery. So you get not only the airport, but you also get this add-on for the FlightSimExpo. So I want to say thank you to all of you for joining. I cannot wait to see you in person. So looking forward to that. I want to say again, thank you to all of you, friends, for your continued support. You all did all the support with your memberships, with your subscriptions, with your views, with your engagement in chat. I do appreciate it, everybody. Thank you so much. So this is to all of you. All of you. Again, Sci-Fi, I missed that you became a member. Oh, yeah, you became a member because of our good friend Aces Down. Thank you, Aces, again, for the 10 gifted memberships to the channel. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. Again, Johnny Mon, thank you for the $20 dono. Delgam, thank you for the $10 dono. Appreciate it, brother. And then who else did I miss here? I've got so many. Marion Harris, again, thank you for the $24 dono. Delgam, thank you for the 25 months of continued membership. Pilot Rick, thank you for the $10 dono, my friend. I can't wait to see you and the future Mrs. Pilot Rick as well. Emmett Nemesis, thank you for the 15 months membership. Matey, thank you for the 21 months. Grumpy Old Man, thank you for the 18 months. Wow, I just can't believe it's been that long already, right? Time goes by so fast. And Pilot Rick, thank you again for the 22 months of continued membership. Again, Marion Harris at $24. And if I missed anyone, I apologize. But Mustang 302, good night. Thank you. Big Al playing. Thank you, Big Al, for dropping in. It's good to see you. Maple, thank you. Looking forward to seeing you, of course. Again, shout out to my moderators, Aces Down. Bats, thank you for the moderation. Delgam, of course, Captain Howdy, thank you, sir, for the moderation. Do appreciate all my moderators. And Silver Killer dropped in earlier. Thank you, Silver Killer. Matey, again, thank you, friends. Johnny Mon, hell of a guy. Johnny, thank you for the donation as well. Don't want to forget you, brother. Hell of a guy, by the way. Appreciate it, Johnny. And who am I missing? I'm missing a lot of people, I think. Vruden the Great, looking forward to finally seeing you in person, Vruden. It'll be great to see you. Again, Captain Howdy, Big Al's playing, and all the rest of you. Appreciate it, brothers, my friends. Next time you're going to be hearing and seeing me, I will be in Providence at FlightSimExpo, talking with many of you in person and many of you in chat. Don't miss it. It's going to be a blast. We're going to have a lot of live streams live from there. Plenty of interviews. Got to try out my new gear. Anyway, friends, thanks again for joining. Blue Sky, stay safe. Have a great rest of your week. Thank you for joining me for a Tuesday early stream. And we will see you all on Thursday from FlightSimExpo. Until then, take care. Thank you, friends. Good night.
inside the pain. Maybe I should stay in the dark after you had to a place too far away. Now all those crazy thoughts are going through my mind. A part of me I can't escape. Our love was so sublime. It doesn't make no sense if you're not here again. If the only one who's gone will be there for me to say, we'll come back to the end.
1991. Birds and people are living together in seemingly perfect harmony, until one day a young man catches fire. This is Phoenix.
Fire burn, a thirst